Sergio de la Pava, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Un grand merci d'avoir accepté l'invitation de la Fringale Culturelle. C'est un plaisir de vous rencontrer pour nous parler de votre premier roman. Alors c'est un gros pavé, une singularité nue, et pourtant il ne faut pas être découragé, il faut le lire, il faut se plonger dedans, parce que votre livre est absolument génial.
Thank you. I certainly appreciate the opportunity to speak to your viewers and readers about this.
Alors allons-y, parlons du livre. Vous êtes vous-même avocat, et ce livre met en scène Cassie, un avocat. Est-ce qu'il vous ressemble ou pas, cet avocat?
Well, I mean, certainly there are similarities. Cassie's 24 years old. He's what we call a public defender, which means in New York, in the U.S., it's an attorney who represents exclusively people who have been charged with crimes and don't have the ability to pay for their own lawyer. It's the kind of work I've done for about 20 years as a lawyer. So certainly it informs a lot of the, let's say, the setting of the novel.
Comment est née l'envie d'écrire ce livre qui est énorme?
I don't think you can write a brief novel, for example, set in the American criminal justice system that deals with the developments that occur in this work without having it be kind of grow in complexity and length. So in a lot of ways, I don't think you decide beforehand it's going to be a certain length, but you decide beforehand kind of the scope of it, of the work, and then that ends up determining a lot of things like the length and complexity of it.
Alors justement, la justice, les affaires, tout ce monde-là, vous le décortiquez formidablement. Vous aviez envie d'amener le lecteur dans les coulisses de ce que vous faites, vous, dans la vraie vie?
I mean, you can go back 2,000 years, people debating what justice, the concept even is. I think it certainly is one of the things that has interested me, both as a lawyer and certainly as a writer of this novel. But I think that I can't stress enough how kind of organic the developments of a long novel are, and how little initial decision making occurs, and how much of it is an organic growth and development of what you're experiencing and creating. But certainly I have strong views about the criminal justice system and what constitutes fairness, let's call it, or justice, and I assume that it probably found its way into this work.
Il y a plein de choses dans votre livre. Il y a aussi une critique de notre société d'aujourd'hui.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think any intelligent observer, even mildly informed observer about the American criminal justice system would have some serious misgivings. And I don't think I'm alone in that. I think one of the interesting things that's happened is, I wrote this book, I was pretty much done by about 2005, so it's more than 10 years ago when I finished writing. What I've observed in the last 10 years is American society not quite coming to a complete agreement with how I feel, but certainly trending in that direction. So you have a lot of intelligent, informed people saying, there's something wrong here. There's some kind of malfunction that needs to be addressed. And that's been pretty, as an attorney and as a writer, it's been pretty gratifying. I don't take credit for that at all.